Sales techniques. Now this is a group activity. So you guys want you to take notes. Now I created this thing right here with some pain points in mind. So let's just say I'm a really crappy salesman, and my name is Mary, by the way. So I'm going to be Mary the salesperson, and Steve is the contact at this location. Hi Steve, my name is Mary. I'll be your new sales rep for car detailing products and things. So she didn't come in very good, very strong. Yeah, so that's pretty poor, right? Okay, so we can all do better than that, right? So this is Steve's response to me acting, being like that. Well, hi there, Mary. Let's take a walk over to my office. I will tell you, it has been so cold this last weekend. Just FYI, hopefully you guys are paying attention. So listen to what I'm saying. I will tell you, it's been so cold last weekend, I couldn't believe how much it rained. That is probably why Josie moved to Florida. I'll tell you, those rats switch and migrate south more than the birds. My family did some migrating up here, haha. We all wanted to go four-wheeling, but since it's been so rainy and chilly, we were stuck indoors. Even today has been super chilly. I don't know how you aren't freezing in that short skirt you have on there.
Yeah.
Perfect. We are at my office. We're finished repainting my office at the store last Tuesday. I will tell you, I'm loving it. It used to be a god-awful puke color. Made me want to vomit just looking at it. I didn't even recognize the office when I came in. I think the driver didn't recognize it either because I had requested to have the office officials sign the order off, not my shop guys. Plus, I would personally like to meet with the driver. Your driver, Johnny, is one funny guy. He told me a great joke. Why was Pavlov's hair so soft? He conditioned it. He is really a clever guy. I hope he's doing well. Okay, now that we are settled, let's talk about products. I'm looking for some vinyl dressing, something that will make people whistle like a canary when they pass by in our cars. There was a product that you had called Diamond Bright Vinyl Polish. Last I heard, you discontinued it. That stuff made my car gleam brighter than the sun. Wish I had found out it was discontinued sooner, but I didn't find out until I got subbed with a Starshine vinyl polish you sell. I do really like the Starshine. I do really like the Starshine, though. It definitely does the job. I was so mad at Joey, who was one of my shop guys, ended up spilling 5 gallons. Good job, Joey. This is why our dog ran away.
What?
Anyway, how about you order me a 15-gallon drum? No, wait, make it a 30-gallon drum. I forgot I will have to wait a month to get my stuff. Well, Mary, I think that is all I want to order today. I don't think you have my email. It's carsrkcool@hotmail.com. Send me a quote once you have the pricing on that. I never know what you expect with the pricing. Well, it's about my lunchtime anyway. I'm hungry like a wolf. I hope you have a good day, Mary, and keep me in touch if there's any problems with the order. Send me the quote and let me know if that drum price has increased. Now you go get some food. I'm sure it's your lunchtime as well. So, now there's a point in that. Sometimes the customers do that, right? Your job is to shorten that up. That's what your job is. But out of all those things that I said, what important things did I say? Was there any pain points in there for that customer? So, at every conversation that you have with a customer, all that kind of stuff happens, right?
Yeah.
Like little tidbits get thrown in. Now, how well you listen is how important it is. So now, if you rattle off those pain points during, let's just say, this conversation that you had with him, you have all type of stuff that you can fix for him.
Yeah.
Right there. There's plenty of room there for you. So each one of those pieces of information, you have to utilize it, right? So you discount all the stuff that doesn't matter, and just take the points of the stuff that does, and then that's what you utilize moving forward. And you can see that he gave you a lot of information there, and he was saying a lot of stuff. So always is the main thing is listening. How well do you listen? And I know that we all get, let's just say we go in to do a cold call. I've done it with a couple of you girls. It's nerve-wracking, you know. You're going in a new place. People don't want to see a salesperson. They see them all day, like 900 of them every day. They get sick of it, you know. So I understand that can be tough, but, you know, we're going to talk about this. My brother has some tricks for this stuff as well, is how to break that ice. If your first interaction with the potential client is good, guess what your chances of getting the sale are? Way better. Way better. As opposed to, hi, I'm from NuTech. The customer's just like, ugh, what's going on? Ugh, I don't want to, you know, because you're just blowing out the water. You're just reciting you don't want that. You're told, you want to open up a conversation with them. Hey, how you doing? What do you guys do here? You're getting them to talk to you first, as opposed to just rattling off your spiel. And, you know, that's not, you're just going to get sloughed. You're basically just setting yourself up for a slough right there. There's unnecessary info and hearing what is not said. Clear speech that suits a customer's communication style and asking questions, clarifying, and showing that you're listening. We've been talking about this. You got to be able to show that customer that you're hearing what they're saying and being able to serve their needs. They feel comfortable with you. They actually like seeing you. They would if you came in again at another point, they're not going to be resistant to it because they had a good talk with you the time before. You didn't feel like that pressurey salesperson. So all salespeople, we need to ask lots of different types of questions, but the most important is how to know open and closed questions. And open questions are those which did not receive a yes or a no answer, but rather an answer that is more explanatory. These questions are helpful when you need to know more about the situation and are especially good if dealing with customer issues and complaints. For example, if you knew a customer was upset, you wouldn't say, "So I understand you're upset." It's not how you say it. "I understand you need my help." Instead, you would say, "Can you tell me about the situation?" So you're not addressing them being upset. You're saying, "How can I fix it?" You're coming with a solution. Be a solution. See, this is the thing. And this goes with business. This can go with friendships. This can go with relationships. Nobody just wants you walking around dumping all your stuff on them, do they? No. The customer just wants answers to a solution, a problem. That's it. That's all they want. So whatever complaints they had, then that's, to come back on that, on how you word it. Can you tell me about the situation as opposed to, "I heard you're upset," It's just a different tone, different kind of way to word. So this is something Maria talked on. We're obviously going to continue to do this more on the group calls that we do, the training with the products. I know that's been helpful to you guys. And over the past couple of weeks, we've kind of been talking about this meeting and some other stuff, but definitely knowing your products is a key thing to you guys being able to sell it. And I think, over the time, you guys have all pretty much have some understanding of the chemistry, correct? I mean, do you guys feel confident in that at all? Like that you understand alkalinity and acidity and neutral and the differences and the reasons, the applications that you would use those in? Okay, so right up there, we need to know the products. Be a technical expert. And let's just say, here we are, we're looking at the target customer, we got an account that we're dialed in on, we're doing research on them, we're understanding who the decision maker is. I know the products that I want to sell them inside and out, backwards and forwards before I go in there. And then you're going to be a technical expert and you're going to be able to. Now, this is kind of a slippery slope. Me and Brian have talked about this because there were some points when you don't want to be overwhelmed the customer with knowledge. Right. Because then you just make them feel stupid. And you don't want to do that. You just want to give them a little bit to let them know that you know. But it's not like, here, I'm going to give you a whole laundry list of all the stuff I know. Because then they're just going to be overwhelmed. But as long as they know, hey, this girl knows what she's talking about, this rep understands this stuff, that's all they need to know. Just to have confidence in you that you understand it. Here's my number. This is the main thing for me. Be confident. Confidence is so important. Not overconfidence, not cocky confidence, but assured confidence. It's quiet. It's just, my brother's going to talk about some of this stuff too, is that you're already moving, your mindset is it's already a done deal. You already got this locked down. The confidence that you already have it done. There's no roadblock in front of you. All you're doing is just connecting the dots and making it happen. And the number 4, and this is, very important, be honest, upfront, and consistent. It's the number 1 thing. That's the value of this company, is being honest, upfront, and consistent. It separates us from all the slimy people out there. We don't have to be slimy. We're going to give you what you got coming, and you're going to get from us a good experience, period. That's it. But we're going to be consistent, we're going to be honest, and we're going to be upfront. This is what I can do for you, Mr. Customer. I'm not going to promise Mr. Customer that I can do this jump through 19 hoops. I know I can't do it. I know these are the guidelines that I'm on, so this is where I have to stay, so I can say this is what I can do for you. And not get outside of that where we're doing all type of doggy, jump through hoops and stuff like that. So asking the right question, using a combination of both open and closed questions. Like those 2 examples that I gave you about, can you tell me about the situation? See, it's an asking way to get it, as opposed to putting so I heard you're upset. You see the difference between an open and closed? Closed is one way, open gives you opportunity. So use a combination of both open and closed questions, ask what you need to know, ask as much questions as you need, gather as much information as you can, and filter out the unnecessary information. So the sales funnel. And I've tailored this to our company, just in the current landscape where we are, how, with no CRM and things like that. So at the top of your funnel is the awareness stage. This is first contact with the customer. And the goal is we go down to the decision stage where you're to the point where they're gonna, come be a customer of ours. Awareness is the buyer becomes aware of their problems or issues, which is the stuff, their pain points that they're facing, and the service that we can provide them that can fix it. So they look for solutions. They discover new products, services, or opportunities. Consideration, the buyer is evaluating different products to address challenges and engages with the seller, which would be us. And in the decision stage, where the buyer decides on the solution for their needs, which would be us at the end of the day. So, when you guys are categorizing your leads, are they up here, are they right here, or are they right here? Now you see how I've made that a 3-step process, so this should be super quick. You see there's not a whole bunch of other stuff in here. We're off in the bramble bushes over here, and then we go in up over there, and no, this is tailoring it down. Hey, these customers A, B, C, and D, I've had first contact with them. I think I have traction with this one, so I'm going to move. They can get moved down into this stage, and then once you're in the consideration stage, I really have traction with this guy. You're writing all this down, detailing this, and then moving to the next stage. I think I'm going to have this account come online here pretty soon. Yeah. So why is the sales funnel important? Knowing where your customers are and allow you to respond appropriately. In the awareness stage, if they have contacted you, you ascertain their needs, consideration, providing them information, asking questions, and getting the answers. And then when you feel the customer is ready, you need to help them move into the decision stage and choose NuTech. Obviously, you guys know this, but you want to identify the decision maker. That's going to eliminate a lot of your messing around in trying to get those new accounts, as you get right to the person you need to talk to. Don't be messing around with the little shop guy that ain't going to help you. Let's get to whoever it is that's making the decision for that area, that account that you're going into. Be real. Just be real all the time. A customer can usually sense if you're being genuine. Don't come off as too calculated, and also don't come off as not knowing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just flying by the seat of your pants. Like, we sell this stuff and I don't know what it is, but it's really good. Okay, so we need.
Where's your bathroom?
Yeah, where's your bathroom? Yeah, exactly. Create a sense of urgency, and then this is something that that we have to do as a team together. Is let's shorten those sales cycles. If you're not going to get traction, burn it. Just curb it for some other time. You still have the contact. It's not like there was no work done on it. Overcoming the objections, have answers for any questions that could come up when closing the sale, anticipate the customer needs, know your competition, know what Brody's doing, what Vision's doing, what these other accounts are doing, and utilize their weaknesses to our advantage. And always watch what you say. Be real and professional all the time. Customer follow-up. Customer follow-up and after-sales service is the best way to ensure the customer returns. Checking in with the customer regularly will ensure they use NuTech in the future. Like I said, the service side of it is where we're going to hang our hat on. That's something that separates us from our competitors, and that's something that I want, you guys, each individually, all have your own, you guys have a lot of high levels of responsibility, you really do, on so many different levels. You have to manage these accounts on your own. You have to make sure all the ducks are getting in a row, all on your own. Managing your new accounts all on your own, doing all those things. But here's the other key. You guys are what's going to grow the company. No one else is going to do it but you. No one else is going to do it. You guys are the ones that are going to do it. So you guys are the ones that have to get it done.
We love Hector, but we're not sending him out.
Yeah, Hector's not going to do our sales guy.
He does try. Yes, very good information. Hector does give me good.
Yeah, Hector knows all the little stuff, doesn't he?
But he's not going to sit down with Jared. No. And have a little powwow.
Okay, let's do a 10-minute break so I can set up Tom's thing because I got to get it
So
off.
we can keep this.
Yeah, that's all for you guys. Everything that you have in front of you is a key, but we'll take a 10-minute break.